Sector will stop from 10 to 2 if there is a total stoppage. That only very urgent emergencies or people with reduced mobility who have very important visits will be made. But today for 100% of the sector, there will be no service in 4 hours. And besides, we have already signed up more than 5,000 taxis that come from all over Catalonia. Most of them are those that come from the Boitano area for this slow march. That from Terminal 1 we will leave towards the Ronda del Litoral, and from Terminal 2 at 10 o'clock. They will leave towards the Ronda de Edad, and we are going to turn Barcelona around to the rounds and stop the taxis. We're going to leave, I guess will be an hour and a half, 2 hours all stopped and locked up. We are locked in the round. Why? Well, we are suffering from an abuse with insurance companies. In my case, my insurance has been increased by 3,000 euros in 1 year because they are applying an accident rate from a sector that is not ours, which is from the VTC. That I would like everyone to look at the VTC that are labeled Uber and Cabify are all dented. Everyone is busy, it's a blast. And that accident rate is being applied to taxi drivers. So, I have been without a part for 15 years, why do they have to apply to me, an accident from another sector, that I have nothing to do with? But it's not like he was a fellow taxi driver. I would have to apply with any auto insurance. A particular car is not going to apply to you the accident rate of all cars in Spain. And this is a big problem because you are fixing us with. It is a very big cost increase. Besides, for example, in my case, only one company assures me. Well, it's desperate. This is one of mine. Then on the other hand, we have already been since 2019, that mine Calvet, which was Pier, began to make a public consultation for a new transport and Catalan steel law. We are in 2025, and we are still learning about this law that regulates the VPC, that the platforms have a lot to say and a lot of responsibility here because in the end I do not assume. There are people who are managing and are giving thousands and thousands of services to illegal cars. The urban one, every time a control is mounted, takes 90% of the cars to the depot. The VTC, what's up with this? I mean, they're looting us. They are directly plundering us. If on the one hand they plunder us and on the other hand they raise our costs, this has not become a pressure cooker. And it is about to sink in. Today we are doing the first mobilization, but later I will announce the next one that will be very soon to a specific point. And we are not going to stop doing mobilization. Make it clear that the city council wants to but cannot. Why can't he? Because he has to apply a law, and the law that is there is not enough. It has to be more restrictive. It cannot be that a vehicle is immobilized 4 or 5 times, and that vehicle is allowed to circulate. They have to seal it or they have to send it to the scrap metal. And in the end, well, we have some economic powers that don't stop sending service to illegal cars. And here when Mr. Villa arrived, when he entered the city hall, people were complaining about the Monteros and the Monteros disappeared. People were complaining about the pedicabs and the pedicabs disappeared. What's up with these cars? What's going on? They want to, but since the law has to change, well, those responsible, the most responsible. And where we are going to aim from when the mobilization ends today is to the Department of Territory or Military Transport. And until this law goes to the parliamentary procedure, we are not going to stop. We will go from less to more. We will go from less to more because we cannot continue to allow this is unbearable. The economic sectors of the city can be calm, the city council, the Generalitat can be calm. Because the taxi will be at 200%, 100% of the fleet will be full with the eyes. With the Mobile World Congress, and with all the events and congresses. Now, between Congress and Congress. Thanks for singing.